Hello there, YouTube. We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Pizza Man, the Bald Gnome with the Dome, and the Kaiju King, DJ.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm just emotional. That was so kind. My pizza, I forgot. Shoot, go ahead. I'll be. This is more important than the video.
As TJ goes to save his pizza, these matches were filmed over at Sully's Abode, which is the local card shop that we go to every Thursday. We usually start off locals at about 6:30 p.m. So if you are in the Chicagoland area, want to play some Digi, hang out with some handsome boys, feel free to check them out. You know, they're in Boilingbrook, Illinois. They've got a great community set up, and I'll drop their TCG player link down in the video description below. Today's matchup features one of our own in Jorel playing Red Hybrid, going up against Jorge, who is bringing Nature Spirits onto the channel. I think this is the first video that will have Nature Spirits featured, so it should be a good one. Before we hop into the round, a couple reminders. If you're liking the content, like and subscribe. We would greatly appreciate it. Check out our socials, which are linked in the video description below. It has our Twitter, our Instagram, and more importantly, our Discord. The Discord's usually, if you're looking for the deck list, just important news, it's there. So go to the Discord, check us out, and we'll get you the deck list over there. And then also check out on how to become a member. We've introduced a few things to the channel where for our members that are more exclusive to them, we've got early deck list access. We've also got a new segment on the channel where TG and I are reviewing sort of both metas in Japan and the US, where we kind of go over and give our takes on like what decks are topping. So that's an interesting thing that we've been doing for everybody who is a member. So we'll be happy to see you guys there. And without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here.
Thank God I saved the pizza. We're fine. All right, we can take it.
Goated.
Take down the emergency codes. We're back, baby. We're back. Big dogs.
Big dog. Roll Tide.
Hook 'em horns. I'm realizing now for deck check, the split meta, like the split like English and JP, isn't gonna be relevant for too much longer.
That is true.
Come February next year, we're just reviewing decks in general. It won't matter what.
And I think that's gonna be really fun.
Yeah. So we see Jorge start here. He went into a Goatsumon and then into a Monochromon on the back. Monochromon being a one cost Evo is such like it's a blast from the past, dude. I miss when we had like all of our like it was just like a generic one cost Evo.
Yeah.
Like vanilla, like all the old vanillas and stuff.
All right, here it is. Oh, Analog Youth. Okay, well there's the Ancient Gray.
Oh God.
Looks like we will decide to swing Evo, so we're gonna be doing 3 checks.
Yeah, at 13, I believe.
Well, heavens, big guy.
He still lives.
End of turn, we'll pop and allow Jorel to play out a level 4 hybrid or lower.
Yeah.
We will tap Analog Youth to keep turn, which is not bad at all.
That's nasty. That's so nasty, bro.
Sir.
Yeah, we have a Tamer in play, so yeah, we go ahead and play out Ancient Deity, and then just drop Takuya.
Okay. All right.
Save
Fortunately, no rookie, but I mean, hey, that's not a bad turn there.
Go Eldorado here for 3. He can play up to play cost 7's total worth of NSP trait Digimon from the top of the deck.
Yep.
We'll opt to not play the Saber Leo. It looks like he plays I think it's a Jagamon. Whatever the potato boy is.
Whatever the potato Jaggermon. I miss that man. I used to play him
Jaggermon.
A lot. Yeah, Jaggermon. Green Gotcha, he was my boy.
He is Green Gotcha. This one's I think he's only Black Jaggermon we have. Yeah. He does give everything blocker, so that Eldorado does have blocker because of him being on the board.
But not for long, as we see Jorel going to the Ancient Gray combo, going up the chain, evoing for 3 into Ancient Gray, goes ahead and just does a good board wipe there.
Yeah, he popped the Jago with the on-evo effect and then swung into the Eldorado at 16k and just destroys it. No piercing or anything, so no checks, but we'll be able to play out the Tamer back and then just, he's able to kind of just chill. Still in a good spot.
Bad.
The Aguni It still sucks suspended, but Jorge is a bit behind. Does just drop the monochrome here. We'll go ahead and just lock down the Aguni. I believe it just suspends something and then something can't unsuspend. It's two separate portions of the effect. Or sorry, it suspends one opponent's Digimon, then that Digimon can't suspend to the end of the turn. So we just targets the Aguni, so Aguni can't do anything. However, that does not matter when we do this. Okay. We do have an ACVO.
Interesting.
Well, minus 8k. So Ancient Gray is normally at 17, but he's cut down to 9, but still lives those checks.
Which is wild.
Yeah. Still pretty tough.
And there's an Uko set up in the back. And I think Jorel's just setting up here. Another Ancient Deity play, which will allow him to pick up an Aguni. Go ahead and play and Digicross the 2. Oh, okay. But we will get to pop the Ace, which will gain back some memory, putting it to 4. End of turn, Ancient Gray pops, tap Analog, and no hybrid to play.
Yeah. But I think that's still pretty okay. I mean, like, he's still big chilling. He's got an Uko on the back, or his securities. He's got no security. He hasn't been able to push any aggression, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I've played Jorge's build too, and we've had a conversation as well where it's very similar to some of the things we've mentioned about Gallant. Granted that Gallant has gotten a little bit more support of late, but like the deck just, it almost like plays too fair. And a lot of the level 5s, I think the one thing that Jorge pointed out too, which I agree with, the level 5s all do a lot of really interesting things. It's just they're on plays. They're not like if they were like when digivolving and on play, I think. Yeah. Like if you made it so that they were both when evoing and on play, I think the deck does a lot more. The fact that they're kind of restricted to being on plays like forces you to have to wait to go up to a level 6 to play them out, and then it just is like you're already behind a step, you know. Yeah,
on play only hurts. The fact that they don't have inheritables either just sucks. They're just weirdly nerfed for no, like they feel like they're cards that should have come out back in like BT8. I was talking with him about it too a bit.
Yeah.
And I was even saying, I'm like, honestly, it might be best like just run like a Shaco build. Just do like Shaco, and then like, give yourself so you have some level of protections. Because the other thing too is that Eldorati, like it's reliant on you like play like Eldoratiing, and then playing out a 5, and then like punishing your opponent with an ace with the Saber Leo.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Eldorati has no protections, neither do the 5s. So like it just sucks.
Sure.
So I was saying we were talking. And I was like, honestly, it's not a bad idea if you just do like a full Shaco base, because Saber Leo can and Eldorati can evo over the new Shaco SR because it's black and yellow.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all.
That way you can run the TK Codes as well to de-digivolve things when you DNA into Tia Luke, so you can do that and de-digivolve them.
Sure.
As well as gain memory.
Yeah, that's not a bad play.
Yeah, I don't know. There's ways I think there's ways you can cook with the deck that don't rely on using the actual like base for the nature space, because it is admittedly kind of meh. But anyways, to focus on the match. See, Jorel's wideboarding like crazy.
Yeah, we've got the full Ancient Gray combo once again, popping the little froggy boy.
That Gecko.
And then on deletion plays out the memory setter Takuya. So pretty setup. Not in a bad way at all. And we go into the level 5 here. We'll suspend the Flamemon and pass this turn over.
Also to clarify too, I believe Jorel raided into the Geckomon with the Tamer, so that's why there's no checks done there for anyone that might be confused.
Right. Alright, so Jorel is like looking here. It looks like we're kind of in a less than ideal spot with like no good hybrids to go into, just like level 3s and level 5s. So we end up playing a boost to dig for some pieces. We do pick up one of the Agunimons from 17, and then we go into the promo Aguni.
Yeah.
Which is always scary to have on board.
Yeah, it offers a really nice threat right now. We see Jorge thinking about what he wants to do. No rookie, it looks like, which is pretty tough. Okay, we do go Leopard here.
Leopard
on Evo. Can do some neat things. We'll spit out a Tricera for a cost of 3, I believe, because it reduces by 4.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be able to suspend the Aguni and lock it down so it can't unsuspend. So the Flamemon can still do some stuff, though.
Analog to pick up another Flamemon. We'll trash the other 2. And what does Jorel do here? He's got 2 memory. He could probably just play out another Takuya. Maybe just choke to 1. It's not a bad play right there.
The Leopard is going to provide a lot of value, though, moving forward, which is a bit scary.
Yeah. Looks like that's what we will do. We drop the 3-cost Takuya, choke to 1, and pass it over.
Okay, we got Monocro for free.
Mm-hmm. Leopard's a good card. Underrated in my opinion.
No, agree. 100% agree. Oh.
Interesting.
So we dropped Shogun Gecko. Shogun Gecko, I believe, is on play. One of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers can't suspend until the end of their turn. Mm-hmm. And then your turn, none of your NSP trait Digimon's attack targets can change. So you basically just a big card that says, hey, you can't block me or redirect my attacks. I know your guys can... I'm assuming he probably targeted the Aguni, saying Aguni can't suspend.
I would assume so. That would make the most sense, given how crazy that card can go with Ancient.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to matter. Passing over that much memory to Red Hybrid, especially when Draw has a boost there, is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Looks like we are just trying to find some pieces, though. Okay, he needed an Ancient Gray.
And, I mean, he's got 1 boost live, 1 that just got played. But, I mean, you're still got plenty to work with here. If you crack that boost, you go up to 5. And you could even Digicross here and still do some crazy things.
I think it's more reliable to just Evo up the line, though, and spit the Tamer back out.
For sure.
It's less memory intensive, I think. Technically,
agree.
it's like one memory cheaper, so you'd be able to keep turn off of that. Shogun makes it so that... Okay, so they're debating. He's just asking... Looks like he's just clarifying anything about the Leopard's DP, maybe?
Yeah.
So he could swing... He can't raid, because he can't... Or no, sorry, he can't raid. Sorry, it's Jorge's attacks that can't be redirected.
Right.
So... Y'all can still redirect to the attacks. We'll Evo into Burning Gray for 2.
Right, we go Aguni, then we go Ancient Gray.
Okay, we'll swing. Okay. So can pop something.
Ooh, okay. Vike-Ace, interesting.
You see Vike-Ace. He should have still gotten the on Evo effect, though, to pop something. I don't know why he didn't, because that happens before the AC
timing there can
occurs.
be a little bit tricky, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But okay, so we do end up just passing turn for more setup. And I mean, Jorge's got a decent board here. I mean, he's got a Leopard established. He's got Vike-Ace as well, which can be really scary. Granted, it doesn't do as much. Oh. There we go. Okay. So he'll be able to suspend using the on play of the level 5 there. Second, we'll be able to go ahead and play out the, looks like the Leo Ace, which is basically just a big board wipe, because you look at how many things are on board and like it's like minus like, it's a crazy amount. It's like 6 or 7, I think, maybe. I don't know. But you can do a lot of DP reductions with how many things you have on board, with how you can just wide board like crazy here. Yeah. And on top of that, you just have, it's sort of like Angels, where you just build a big board. You can then just start swinging for the fences.
We go ahead, just drop down a...
Drop down even more bodies.
Yeah, just about can't reduce play costs, and then he gets to draw a card off of the Gecko. So this is where we get to see NSP really kind of like start to pick up a bit. I'm still wonder what's the plan here.
Okay, Crimson. I don't know, because at this point, you Crimson, you stop play out by effects, but I mean, Jorge still has game here. The aces in the stack do present a little bit of an issue, because if one or both of those stacks go away, that's a lot of memory to be passed over. And we do see the play that could be incoming where Jorel is able to tuck 5 sources underneath the Takuya, treat it as a level 5 Digimon for 3. Oh, going to Emperor
Does have an
Gray.
Emperor Gray. Yep. So on Evo, we'll be able to pop something with equal or less. So we'll pop Teal'c here.
Gain
That's
4
gonna
off
gain
of the
him 4
overflow.
memory. Yeah. Draw a card for the Evo. We didn't do that before. I mean, we're kind of big chilling right now.
Another mem boost cracked to go up to 5 or to 6. Then we go Burning Gray to Alda. I'm assuming here, if you've got another Ancient Gray, you just go ahead, and pop the ace, gain your memory back, and now you've completely turned the tables here.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage ready to come in here. Crimson Blaze is in effect from earlier.
So 2 checks
What do we
here
do?
from Ancient.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a potential 2 checks, 3 checks from Emperor here.
Yeah.
If you have a Blitz Omni, that's
and then
it.
I'm assuming he has Blitz Omni.
No Blitz Omni.
No, he does not.
But if you have
He
a
also just
hybrid, you could just...
Doesn't have a hybrid either. It looks like. Looks like he's debating on Digicrossing to just pop Eldorati, which we will do. Just pop Eldorati. Yeah. And I mean that is
that is
a board
turn.
state. That is a board state. Go from nothing to 2 Ancient Grays and an Emperor. And I don't think Jorge has an out here. I think he's got loads of memory, but there's nothing that NSP is gonna be able to do realistically.
Right. That's tough,
Yeah,
man. That is tough.
Does not reveal anything he needed. Can lock down the Emperor, but doesn't really matter. Even if he ace evos here. I mean, I guess Eldorati has blocker.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't play it by effects because of the Crimson Blade, so he actually can't even play anything. Yeah, so Jorge just scoops. Forgot the Crimson Blades were there. Yeah. All right. That's how it goes. Good games.
Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting thing, right? Sort of like what we said, like the game is almost a little too fair on NSP's side where you can still do a lot of things, but because I remember too when I played Jorge, he had me in a very difficult spot. It's just those ace cards that do provide a lot of value for the deck are also very, very vulnerable. Yeah. You're like a source strip away from just giving over 4/7 memory, and it can be a little bit rough.
And the other thing too, right, is like never mind. I had a thought. It's gone. It's fine. I had a really good thought. I swear. I promise you it was a good thought.
I believe you.
Keep going.
Okay.
Ignore me.
But yeah, I mean, I think this is a good showcase of what both decks can do. Obviously, Red Hybrid, as we all know, can go very fast, very quickly. Yes, you remember?
I remember. Teal'c. The thing with Teal'c is it's really cool how much DP it can minus. However, rarely does it need to minus 35k DP at something. Like it's almost too much. Like when I was talking to Jorge before, we were both saying, we're just like, honestly, it just feels like if it was more like Heavens where you could split where the 7k goes, Teal'c would be a way, or Teal'c would be a way better card.
Sure.
But because you only give -7 to one thing, it sucks. Because for each your Digimon, so you're minusing like 21, 28, 35k, like really easily. It's not hard to get to for the deck, but it also just isn't necessary to minus something 28k.
That is also very true.
Anyway, sorry, continue.
No, I mean, that's a good point. It's like, it's an interesting deck. I'd be curious to see like what other support that Bandai may end up giving this deck. Because, I mean, it has some interesting components. It's just, I think, outshined by some of the other things in the meta. But shout out to Jorge for bringing this on the channel. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the matchup. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. And hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.